Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. So I am super excited to be doing this video for you guys. Obviously you can tell what it is. You saw the title, you clicked on it because you're interested in being here. I mean, as most of the world knows, the final season of Game of Thrones premiered last Sunday. It is Thursday night, pretty late when I'm doing this. I'm sorry if I look so tired. I did get up and work at like 6 this morning. And I'm right on my transition. I am switching over to nights for the weekend. So I'll be working like Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. So I have to do my best to stay up as late as possible tonight. So I'm looking a little bit tired, because I have been up since 6, and on any normal night I'd be going to bed right now, but obviously I need to try and push myself to stay awake. So wish me luck, guys. Anyways, I'll stop ranting. And get straight into this. I've already posted about this on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, the link is below in my description bar. Go check it out. I don't post there very often, but I keep telling you guys I'm going to post more. And it's things like this that make me want to post. So I will just show you guys. I picked up the entire Urban Decay Game of Thrones collection. I can't remember how I heard about this. I don't remember if somebody on my channel mentioned it to me. I know somebody did, but I think I might have already been aware of it at that point. Like, I think because I buy from Urban Decay so often, I did get the emails that were like, oh, the collection's releasing. And because I am an Urban Decay junkie, which is what they call like their obsessed members, or I'm like freak status or something like that, I was able to get this a day in advance, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think I bought this, like, it was supposed to release on the Sunday, the same day that Game of Thrones season 8. Is it season 8? Oh my god, I'm a horrible person. We'll go season 8. Whatever. The final season premiered. It was supposed to drop the same day, but I could get a little bit early access. So I picked up the whole collection. It was $315, which is actually, like, not really that bad for everything that you get in here. I know it's kind of one of those things, like Tom kept saying, he knew about it, and he kept saying, you're only buying it because of the packaging. Would you even buy it if it wasn't Game of Thrones? And I may not have, but we're here now. So let's open it up. I already opened it, obviously, to take the little video for my Instagram, but I have not swatched anything yet. I've just sort of opened a couple things. So this is the collection. First of all, I am keeping this box. Normally I don't keep this kind of packaging, but like, I'm obsessed with this and I feel like it needs to be kept in the box. So up top, it has a little saying. It basically says, Lannister, Targaryen, Baratheon, Stark, Tyrell. They're all just spokes on a wheel. This one's on top, then that one's on top, and on it spins, crushing those on the ground. So Daenerys Targaryen. And it kind of shows like a map of Westeros in the background. And then, of course, you have all of your goodies here. So this collection, oh gosh, launched with an eyeshadow palette, 4 Vice lipsticks, which I love. They are my second favorite lipsticks. 4 Urban Decay eyeliners, and I love Urban Decay liners. They are my favorite. You have the Mother of Dragons highlight palette, the cheek and... I thought it was a cheek and lip stain, but apparently it's just a cheek stain. That's fine. And then 2 brushes. One is supposed to look like Needle, which is Arya's brush, and one is supposed to look like Long Claw, which is Jon Snow's brush. So, it's all sitting in front of me. So I am going to, on my face right now, all I have done is foundation, concealer. My eyebrows are kind of done. Like finishing powder and bronzer, because this doesn't have any of that stuff. The stuff I am using on my face right now, I tried to do as much just Urban Decay stuff as possible, because I find that, you know, collections and stuff like this, like face products and stuff, are meant to sit kind of on top of that brand. So to give them their best chance of performance, it seems right to pair them with their brand. So I am wearing the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation and Naked Skin Concealer. These are 2 of my favorites. You guys will know that. I've used them a ton of times. What was I talking about? And for the, when I do a look later on in this video, we are going to be using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original. I'm actually just going to put it on now just so that it has total time to like dry and set in. And while it's doing that, we are going to do some swatching on the old arm. So while that dries, I am going to start trying to pull things out of here. I'm probably going to do that a little bit off camera, because I don't want to rip it the way that the foam is. I can see that some of the pieces are going to rip. So let me get some of these items out and then we will start swatching. Okay, so I've pulled everything kind of out of the foam. It's sort of sitting on top, and I also went and got some makeup wipes because I did forget them. So first I figured I should just show you the two brushes that it came with. So this one is the one that's supposed to look like needle. So it just looks like a flat shadow brush, which is awesome. I love Urban Decay brushes, and these are so cute. Like, I don't even want to use them. And then this one is the long claw one. So it just looks like a fluffier kind of shader brush. And the detail on these is actually crazy. Like, it's got these little gemstones in its eyes. Super, super cool. I am so beyond excited. Like, the detailing in like the hilt of the sword and stuff is absolutely insane. I'm just going to pop these back in if they will fit back in. Oh goodness. Trying to keep it together. Also, as an FYI, I did finally get this out, and all I could see when it was in the foam was cheek stain. It is a lip and cheek stain. So we'll start with this. I am a little hesitant to swatch this just because it is a stain, so it is going to stain, but I want you guys to see all of it. So it comes in like a dropper. It's this bright red color. Does it have a name? It also came in a sleeve, which I took off earlier, so I'll just take a look. No, it just basically says, command the flames and unleash your inner dragon with our Urban Decay Game of Thrones lip and cheek stain. This universally flattering Targaryen red shade gives you a perfect see-through flush on lips and cheeks. To use, apply 1 or 2 drops to fingertips and blend into lips and cheeks. So I will just apply it on my hand. We might do a little bit of this on our cheeks today because it didn't come with a, it kind of, we'll decide. Alrighty, so I'm just going to put a little dot right there. So that's what the color looks like originally, and then you just blend it for a really, I mean, it's going to stain my finger, but that's okay, for a really, really subtle flushed color. I think that is absolutely beautiful. I really like lip stains because I don't use a lot of cheek stains because they make me a little nervous because I am afraid that they're going to be a little too overwhelming for me, especially because I'm kind of fair. But that seemed to blur out really, really nicely. I could actually see that looking really pretty, giving a really light flush to the cheek. I am more likely to use it as a lip stain because they just require no touch-up. So say I was going somewhere and I didn't feel like constantly touching up my lipstick, that would probably be the way to go. I'm trying to pick where I want to go next. So let's do the eyeliners. So I'm so excited about them. So there were 4 eyeliners. I guess I'll read the back. This video is probably going to be long. I apologize kind of for that. Okay, so 4 24/7 Glide-On pencils in shades. So this one is the Night King, which is a dark teal shimmer. So these are their waterproof formula. I love these. I don't know if you're supposed to, but I put these in my waterline an awful lot. I'm also loving the kind of like ombre, sorry, the ombre kind of packaging. It makes me kind of upset to think I'm eventually going to need to sharpen this. So this is like a dark teal shimmer, as it said. I will put it right here. Really pretty. And I don't have a color quite like this yet. I have a lot of these. Not a lot, like 5 maybe. But I don't have a teal shimmer yet. So this is Winterfell Snow. And it is described as white iridescent shimmer. I do not have a white eyeliner. So that's cool. Okay, I'm hoping you guys can see that. How beautiful is that? How pretty would that look? Like in the inner corner, popped in the waterline. Oh, it's just so pretty. That would be a really pretty highlight color for any look. You could use that with anything. This one is Lannister Gold, which is metallic gold. It's a lot less like, I think I was expecting it to be more of like a dark gold. It's a very, very sheer kind of a gold. Whew. That packs a lot of punch though. That is like pure gold. I love that so much. These were honestly, like, as weird as it is, normally I'm super like obsessed with palettes in these kind of collections. These were what I was most excited for, were these eye pencils, because they are just my favorite formula. This one is Dragon Smoke. So this is a smoky black. I think, yeah. Yep, so it's a black, but it's got like a little bit of like purple. Hope you guys can see that. A little bit of like purple and red reflect in it. So that is awesome. So that's the 4 of those. Continuing along the top, let's just get into the lipsticks. So they are all Vice lipsticks. This is a Comfort Matte in White Walker, which is Deep Berry Wine. Look at that. And again, the packaging, like, these are so cool. Like, here, I'll just kind of show you guys. So freaking cool. Okay. So this is White Walker. Whew. I'm so excited. This one is Sansa Stark. It's a sheer, and it's described as a warm peach nude. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful, beautiful color. Oh, wow. So it took a lot of working in. It is very, very peachy, kind of more orangey than I was expecting. I thought it would be a little bit more subdued, but it took a lot of working in. So I feel like this could be made to be very, very sheer, as the name suggests. Also, it's got like, can you guys see this? The Stark wolves all around it. Sorry, it could be very, very sheer, or you could probably layer it and make it very buildable. This is Cersei Lannister. This is a metallized. So it's a metallic bronze. That's really pretty too. And this one has the lions on it. See, I feel like it's equally as important that I show you all the packaging as I show you the product. And this is Daenerys Targaryen. It's another metallized, and of course it's going to be like a beautiful, beautiful red. Oh my goodness. They had to, right? So it's a metallic red. And once again, the packaging with the Targaryen sigil on it. Okay. So that is the lipsticks and the eyeliners and the cheek stain done. So we just have the 2 palettes left. So first we have the Mother of Dragons highlight palette. So it's got like little dragon scales all over it, and there is like embossed details. So some of the scales are raised, and that's all the way around. This does feel a little cheap, if I'm honest. Like, there's no, like, it's not like it just opens. It's like the whole thing pops up. Do you guys see what I mean? And it just does feel like it could maybe break. But there's a nice size mirror in it, I suppose. So this is what the palette looks like. So it's got the 3 dragon eggs on them, and they are named for her dragon. So Drogon, Viserion, and Rhaegal. Or I'm probably pronouncing them all like really, really bad. Sorry. So this one's kind of like a blushy sort of a color, which is kind of why I was like, oh, there could be a blush. This could be a bronzer. It would definitely be a metallic bronzer. And then this gold. So I will just swatch them. I hate swatching things like this because like I don't like to ruin the embossed detail. Oh, so these are the 3 here. I'm just trying to see if it says anything. Nope, these are the Afterglow highlighter, just so you know. So let's put these, I'm just going to put them like on my hand right here. Ooh, those are stunning. I'm actually super obsessed with this pink one. It's really pretty. They're all really, really pretty. That might be too coppery to be like a bronzer, but oh my goodness. I am so amped on these. They pop a ton of punch. Now on to the biggest part of the collection, and that is the palette. So I've kind of already looked at this, if I'm honest. Now, I've heard that the quality of these is like just as fantastic as like the Born to Run palette and the Naked palette. So it's got the same design on it that the whole box has. So it's like all the swords and whatnot. And then you open this top bit, and there's a big mirror right here. Sorry, that's my ring light. You get that same thing, and I guess they incorporate it into the palette, so if you did throw the box out, you don't feel like you're missing out. So first off, there is the Iron Throne. What does it say in here? It says, "Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you." So that's Tyrion Lannister. So there's the Iron Throne. Let's put that back in there. So the one thing I'm not a big fan of about this is like I was like trying to open it and trying to figure it out. Literally, for as fat as this sucker is, it's like a movie, like an old VHS case or a book. This is the palette. And like, it just kind of seems silly. Like the whole thing kind of like pops out of here. You definitely wouldn't want to travel with this or anything like that, but whatever. It is still freaking really cool. So it comes with 20 shades, and it looks like it is split into, like, I guess this would be the White Walkers. You would have the Starks, the Lannisters, and the Targaryens. I guess those are the 3 houses left that are really fighting for the Iron Throne at this point, and or really just for Westeros in general, for the 7 Kingdoms if you include the White Walkers. So I'm really into the way that they laid this out. I love the White Walker colors. I like that they're all like those frosty kind of blues and stuff. The Stark colors are kind of random, if you ask me. Like, there's some really nice like neutral tones, and then you've got this really, really beautiful green and this purple. Like, I think you could definitely do a cohesive look with any one of these sets. It's just this one intrigues me a lot. This one, the Lannister one, kind of just seems super neutral and just like an everyday sort of a thing. And then the Targaryen one has a lot of purples and golds in it. So really quickly, I'm going to wipe my fingertips off, and we are going to swatch these puppies all down my arm. Alrighty, so starting from the top, we have got Take the Black, which is like a black with sparkle. There is Frozen North, which is like a blue sort of teal color. White Walker is like a frosted blue. And then Free Folk is a silver. And Hard Home is like, it's kind of like a white sort of a silver, like a shimmery color. So I will just swatchy these. Ooh, okay. Okay. So I've only got 4 on my fingers right now. Well, do I want to? Yeah, I'm just going to thumb swatch because why the heck not? So these are the 5 colors in White Walker. So again, it's Take the Black. Oh, yeah. Frozen North. Ooh, White Walker. Oh, my goodness. Free Folk. And Hard Home. So those are the first 5 there. Really, really pretty. So they all have got a sparkle or a shimmer to them. There's no mattes in this section. I'm really digging the White Walker color. It's like a very, very sheer kind of like bluey, periwinkle, purple kind of color. These 2 are kind of similar to each other. But there is a slight difference. Obviously, one is a little bit more white and the other one's almost like a little bit more of a champagne-y kind of a tone. So those are the first 5. Next, we're going to get into, like, I'm just referring to these by the houses. Don't quote me on that or anything. That's just how I'm going to refer to them. So now we're going to get into the Stark section. So this first color here is Nymeria. It is like a kind of a warm brown. And then you've got Winter is Here, which has a shimmer to it and is more of a chocolate brown. You've got this beautiful, beautiful, like purplish kind of color. This is Weirwood Leaves. And then you have the Sight, which is that beautiful, beautiful green. And then you've got this kind of like deep gold, which is Winterfell here. So we'll just kind of do the same thing. So Nymeria. Okay, I'm just going to swatch them all, and then I'll tell you what they're all called when I'm putting them on my arm, because that seems to make more sense. Oh, the quality of these shadows, guys, is just intense. I don't know how much the palette is on its own. Obviously, you can get all of these pieces either in the vault like I did as a collection or as separate pieces if that's what you're into. I will look it up and put it down below, but I can imagine that this palette is probably around the same price as a lot of their other ones, so it's probably in the range of like the 59-ish. Or I think that's how much most of them are. It might be a little bit more because it is Game of Thrones, but I don't really know. So Nymeria. This is Winter is Here. Okay. Weirwood Leaves. The Sight. And Winterfell. That's those 5. Again, all swatched beautifully, beautifully well. Nymeria seems to be the only matte in that section. This palette is full of a lot of shimmers, so shimmers aren't your thing. It might not be for you. Like I said, I don't know if I would have gotten this if I wasn't so into Game of Thrones, but because I am, it was kind of like two folded for me. One, I love Urban Decay. Two, I love Game of Thrones. So it made a lot of sense for me. It might not make sense for you. Only one or two pieces might make sense for you. Just go with what you feel. So now we're going to get into the Lannister section, which is the most mellow, neutral section. So you've got this copper color. This is Red Keep. Casterly Rock is like a dark, it's almost like a toned down kind of bronzy sort of color. Not bronze, brass. Maybe brass is the color I'm looking for. You have House Lannister, which is kind of like a peachy sort of a tone. And then Lannister Red, which is like a burnt kind of red. And then this yellow sparkly gold, which is King's Landing. So this section actually has 2 mattes and 3 shimmers. So here they are. So starting from here, we've got Red Keep. Whoa. Look at that color. Holy. This is Casterly Rock. Again. Wow. Okay, so House Lannister. Little chalky, but it's still really pretty. Lannister Red. Whew. And King's Landing. Really, really pretty. So the, what's this color called? The House Lannister has been like the most quote unquote disappointing so far. But it's not even, like, it's still really, really pretty, and it's a lighter color, so it probably is a lot more buildable and meant to be that way. So the last section is the Targaryen section. This is where all the fun purples are. So you have Stormborn, House Targaryen, Dothraki, Bend the Knee, and Bay of Dragons. These are all shimmery or glitter or metallic or whatever they are. I don't even know, nor do I care. They're all so pretty. This one feels super, super girly. I like it. So, Stormborn. Oh my goodness, Stormborn is so pretty. Sorry, House Targaryen. Ooh, really, really pretty. I'm running out of space. Dothraki. Okay, we're going to kind of start going right here. So this color is Bend the Knee. And this last color is Bay of Dragons. Do you guys see that? I'm hoping you guys can kind of see. Worst positioning ever. So those are the 20 colors you get in the palette, honestly. Super, super impressed off first impressions. Not a ton of fallout either, like on the actual palette itself, which I am surprised at because a lot of metallic ones do fall out like crazy, and there's not a ton of kickback or fallout from my arm either, so that is super exciting. I don't know what kind of look we're going to go for today. I'm going to base it, I don't know, I'm just going to kind of go with it. I'm going to try and maybe do a little bit of everything. I don't really know yet. So I'm going to wipe this all off my arm, as you guys can see, and we're going to come back and we are going to use all of the items in this collection to finish my face. Okay, so we are back. The first thing I am going to use, we are going to attempt this lip and cheek stain, because what better way for me to figure out if I am capable of using this than right now, right here with you guys, because I know you guys like it when I screw things up. So it said to put 1 or 2 drops on your finger and blend it into your cheek. So I'm just going to do 1 to start, I think, and I feel like I'm just putting war paint on. So that's pretty. I feel like I should be doing this in a better mirror than what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing this in the camera, which is probably a really bad idea, but whatever. That seems super pink. Like scary kind of pink. It's actually not that bad. I think it's just right where I put it. It got a little bit intense, but it is a really nice light flush. I'm so pale right now also. Like, I do apologize. The lights are washing me out like crazy. I don't have any natural light to go off of because, you know, it's 10 o'clock at night and it's raining. Well, I mean, that wouldn't matter anyway. It's raining out and it's 10 o'clock, so I kind of like it. I almost wonder if it's too subtle. I only did 1 drop. I'm a little afraid to go more. I've stained my finger like a crazy person and I don't want to see that happen on my face. I feel like this is one of those products that I just need to practice and get used to using and figuring out exactly how it's going to work for me, but I'm super excited to continue to try it. You don't need a lot, so it'll probably last me a really, really long time, which is nice, but that's kind of what we're going for right now. Next, we're going to get into these highlighters. So like I said, I was super intrigued by the pink one. So I think that's the one we're going to use today. So I'm just going to, we could actually probably use a couple. I could do like one on my cheeks, one down my nose maybe. Yeah, let's just do that. So let's pick up Drogon. So that is the pink one. So yeah, that's really pretty. Is it too pinky? No, it's fine. Hopefully you guys can even see it doing anything. I find that normally the place that it shows the best is down the bridge of my nose. Sometimes it can be tricky to see on a cheek. So I've got some more. Do you see what I mean? So, ooh, that's really, really nice. I've never had one of their afterglow highlighters before. I've always wanted to try one. So this is really, really awesome. I only tried the pink one, but I do really, really like it. It's just a really subtle glow. Obviously, the gold one or the bronze one would be a bit darker, particularly on me. So I like to start off easy. As an FYI, I'm not going to use either of the brushes today because I like to get used to using different eyeshadow brushes. So to give these eyeshadows the best chance of performing, I do want to do it using brushes that I'm already used to using, if that makes any sense. So the past couple of days, I've been like, not even binging Game of Thrones. That would be like such an exaggeration to say, but like going on every freaking website and like doing those like stupid, and I mean, we all do them. I'm sure we all do them, quizzes about like what house you would belong to. And I find that I keep getting two distinctly different answers. I either am like, and this is just from quizzes. Now, I've done some crazy quizzes where it's like, oh, pick what you would do for like a dinner party and we'll tell you what house you are. Or this is the ultimate definitive test to tell you what house you belong to in Game of Thrones. And I always seem to either get the Targaryens or the Starks. Which I'm happy. I wouldn't want to be a Lannister. No offense to all of my Lannister lovers out there, because I know, you know what? There's somebody that feels like it's like Harry Potter. There's always like, even though the Slytherins were always bad, there's always somebody that feels like they belong there. Me, 90% of the time, because like, I don't know. But Megan and I had this conversation, and she's like, you want to think you are, but you're not. But so every time I do one of these quizzes, I get two different answers, and I was hemming and hawing for a really long time of where I actually thought I belonged. And I just came to this decision that how could I think I belong anywhere? Sorry, I'm going way off tangent. I'm going to kind of do two things at once. So first, I am going to take House Lannister, and I'm just going to buff that into the crease just to deepen it up. Anyways, so I was kind of like, how can I think that I would belong anywhere except for the House Stark? I mean, quite honestly, like, I value loyalty. Like, you know, some of the questions it asks, it's like, what do you value in, like, relationships, loyalty? What do you, like, think the most about yourself? Like, you know, what's your strongest attribute, that sort of a thing. If you were crowned king, what would be your priority? And also, I love the winter. I love the direwolves. Like, if I could have any, like, you know, dragon, direwolf, I would want a direwolf. So, like, I don't know why I ever, like, hemmed and hawed thinking I belonged anywhere but in the north, but that is my ultimate decision. Now, this is going to sound like a really weird thing, but if anybody knows of a really, like, good quiz that is, like, if this was a real thing where you really would get put into one of the Game of Thrones houses, that there's like a really, really good one, let me know. Also, let me know what maybe you guys think that I should be. Like, am I right? Should I be a Stark? Or are the tests telling me something? I don't really know. And tell me what you guys are. Tell me also, I will do no spoilers on my channel whatsoever, because I would hate that if it were like me and I was like watching someone's channel and they're like, oh, did you know that this happened? Tell me who you guys think ends up on the Iron Throne. I want to hear all of this stuff down below. I feel like I need to get some conversations going amongst you guys. So tell me what house you think I should be in, what house you belong in, and who you think or who you want to end up on the Iron Throne, or both, whatever you feel like. So this House Lannister actually did work really, really well on the eyes. I'm really, really into that. So now I think I'm going to take a bit of that Nymeria and just work that into the crease a little bit more, deepen it up more. So this is just a slightly more tapered brush so that I don't go quite so wide. Just like that. Alrighty, where do I feel like going from here? I'm trying to like hit every single one, like each of the, I'm not even on camera. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, guys, I'm so tired. I was like kind of just laying on the couch, like waiting till I was going to film this. And I had to drag my butt off the couch to come do this. And I knew if I didn't do it, like I wouldn't be able to film for you guys all weekend and it would just be a disaster. So I was like, get your butt up in that chair and film something. So I feel like I'm putting makeup on just to go and sit and edit footage, which is fine. I don't really care. I don't know where to go from here. Because, and I'll kind of explain my thought process to you. I was going to do something with like the blue or the teal being like an accenty kind of color. And then I can also use one of those. I kind of want to use the white liner and just sort of see what happens, at least in my inner corner, to do a nice highlight. So I'm really like, oh, I'm so torn. I love this White Walker color. I love the Frozen North, the Sight, and this House Targaryen. I like them all. I don't know what to do. I'm much more into this palette than I initially thought that I was going to be. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Okay. Let's go in with Winter is Here. That's this like dark brown up here. I'm just doing a neutral eye. Like, what am I doing? I'm not having any fun with it. Well, I am personally, but like, I'm not stepping out of the box. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'll switch it up in 2 seconds. Give me a minute. We're just laying a foundation. It's like when you build like a crazy house, you still gotta lay a stable foundation, right? Am I talking nonsense? Yes, I am. I wish I could even be like, yeah, it's 2 a.m, but it's not. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I don't know what's going on with me. All right, now we're going to take Frozen North and we're going to put that all in the crease too. Let's just hope that this does not go horribly awry. I do like that. This eye got much more aggressive than this eye. So I'll just blend it out. That's how we fix all problems in life, right? We just blur them or blend them out. Okay. But that did show up actually a lot more than I thought it was, which is a good thing. I'm not mad about it. Okay. So let's take this House Targaryen color and kind of put that all over the lid. What I kind of like is that it kind of like is blurring into the blue color quite a bit, like almost like an ombre-y sort of effect. Not crazy, but a little bit. I feel like I need more light in here. I don't know what's going on. Give me 2 seconds. Make it better or worse? Whatever. All I did was lower my ring light. I don't know. Sorry. Okay. So I'm actually really digging that. So I've now officially used a color in every section. I've also used at least 2 of the mattes and a bunch of the shimmers and stuff like that. So that's really good. I've gotten a good feel of like, we're good, nothing happened, how all the formulas and stuff work, and they work really well together. They blend really, really nicely. Again, I'm not seeing a ton. I'm going to just check in the mirror. I've kind of got the big mirror next to me. Okay, there's a little bit of fallout it looks like from the shimmers, which is to be expected, so I'm not that surprised by it. But it looks like it would just very easily, I'm sure I just blurred it all into my face, but it does look like it would easily brush away if I had chosen to do such things. So I don't want to go like overboard with this, so I'm actually going to just like chill out right now. If you guys decide you want to see, maybe I can do a video where I do a look from each section. That would be a lot of fun if that's something you guys are into. And I can pair, because each one of the looks has a liner and a lipstick to go with it. We could do that. Like I could do a 4-in-1 kind of video. Like I'll do like one of these screens where it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, I'll go quick and I'll kind of maybe do voiceover or not talk at all. Does it annoy you guys how much I talk? Do I talk too much? Be honest with me. I'm okay with it. I don't mind. You won't hurt my feelings. So before I put on any liner or anything underneath, no, we should do that now, actually. I was just about to put eyeliner on, but instead, we're going to blur another color underneath just because I'm so in love with it. We're going to try this color Stormborn. I know it doesn't really go with what we've got going on, but I also don't really care. Again, I'm not going anywhere. I ain't got nobody to impress. That is a really pretty color. I look like I'm crying. Oh my God. I look so tired right now. I'm so sorry, you guys. I look like a hot mess. I apologize. So it's just like a really, really, I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see. Like, do you see how subtle that purple is? I'm obsessed with this palette, guys. If you're an Urban Decay fan, if you're even kind of a Game of Thrones fan, get this palette. It's really, really cool. Okay. I gotta stop reaching for that. So we're gonna put this White Walker color. Is that what it's called? Nope, Winterfell Snow. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna use it to do my inner corner. Wow, there's a ton more fallout than I realized there was from that dark blue. Can you guys see that in there? I think my eyes are just really sensitive because I'm so tired. That's why they look like bloodshot. Like I've been bawling my eyes out, but I haven't. I'm just tired. So that's it in the inner corner. I think it's a really, really pretty, super subtle inner corner highlight. And we're going to put, let's go, no. Let's stick with the gold theme we have going, and we're going to pop this gold one. This is Lannister Gold in the waterline. Just like that. So it kind of actually mixed with that purple in a weird way too, which is totally cool. It kind of makes my eyes look more awake. Not really. Again, I'm really sorry, you guys. I feel like I shouldn't have even filmed this tonight. Like, I just look like a hot mess. Please forgive me. Now, we're going to use this. I was going to use my Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner, but I've been really feeling this one lately. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Easy Glide Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and oh my goodness, is it Easy Glide. Like, I don't even normally do my eyeliner on my channel for you guys, but I will, just so you guys can see this. Like, here, I'm going to get right up in here with y'all. Do you guys see how, like, easy? So easy. So easy. So easy. Like, so glide on easy. And maybe it's just because it's still kind of new and it's, like, super juicy. But, like, I feel like I never get those tight of lines. Like, I just feel like I don't. I feel like I always end up going crazy wide somewhere and having to fix it, and it never turns out that good. So it has a really, really fine point. I know this is about this collection, but this, if you guys are looking for a new one, this one's so good. It's so good, you guys. Alrighty. Last step in the eyeballs is to, I thought I had, I don't even know anymore. I thought I had my other mascara there. I was gonna, whatever. I've got Roller Lash. We'll just do that. Too lazy to figure out anything else. Just like that. So really digging the eyes. The last thing we have to do is a lip of sorts. So I think we're gonna try the Sansa Stark, just because it's that peachy one and I'm not in the mood to like fuss around with any kind of like reds or anything. And I'm kind of curious as to what this looks like on. So this is the sheer one. Just like that. So it's like a sheer wash of peach, almost pinky kind of color. Super into it though. Alrighty, so that is everything in this collection based off these swatches on my hand, how it played on my eyes, my face, and everything. I give this collection a 10 out of 10. I am so happy. Maybe I'm a little biased. Don't even care. This palette, both palettes, the lips, like I was really hesitant on this eyeshadow palette, you guys. I am so happy with how this turned out. Like I said, I don't push a lot of full collections very often on you guys. Like I'm always like, pick and choose what you like. But honestly, these are all hits, no misses. You can't go wrong. This video is 40 minutes long. I apologize for that. If you stuck it out until now, you're a trooper. You're freaking awesome. I really appreciate the support and the love that you guys share with me. It means the world to me, especially because I know that I'm not as probably dedicated to my channel as a lot of other people are, or maybe I should be, and I do want to fix that. I want to get on here more often. Just with life, it's really difficult. But I am going to definitely make an effort to make sure that I get here to hang out with you guys a lot more and put up more content for you guys, because it means the world to me that all of you guys are here watching me. You don't need to be, and that is awesome that you choose to be. So if you guys like this video, then give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate. Don't forget to leave all your comments down below. I love hearing from you guys, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.